Welcome! This is Shag with part 5 of Donkey Kong Country 2. Here we left off with the ominous Ramby sign in the distance, which destroys our rhino and sends him to a higher plane of existence before he is shipped in a box to the next location at which he is required, until the final Ramby level, at which point he is finally able to rest in peace. Godspeed, Ramby. So anyways, Morere Occurrence, in case you forgot what level we were in. I need to stop saying that you might have forgotten, because despite what things might have you believe, they're probably wrong. By which I mean, you're not as stupid as I'm saying that you aren't. So, come up with your own conclusions on what that meant, and join me as I jump on a rat guarding TNT and fail. Oh no, we're back here. It's the same place, and I ran into a bee. Bees are not the best thing to be running into in a dark alley because you can't really see them and they'll probably fly in your eyes, which is kind of painful. So, this TNT barrel was just left kind of not being watched because, well, why would you watch a TNT barrel? They're perfectly safe to keep around all the children, you know. So, yes. This part of the level is the part where you jump off of a balloon. And then there's this guy in a barrel who's trying to sell you homeowner's insurance, but he comes off as kind of a jerk, so you don't pay attention to him. In fact, you try to move as far away as you possibly can. Where did I last save? Right there, apparently. I should pay more attention to what I'm doing, perhaps. Yeah, I should pay more attention to where I save in order that I am best. Why did I do that? Well, apparently it worked out in my favor, so I don't particularly mind. Hooray! Air currents saving the day, keeping the balloon from falling into the lava. Has anyone ever melted a balloon with, like, pure lava in real life? I don't think anyone would do that. Unless you had a particularly sadistic hatred of balloons stemming from fears of clowns in your early childhood about Johnny's birthday party in the midst of night. Let's see what happens when I do that. Wow, that was pretty lucky. Or rather, Dixie's pretty overpowered, so let's continue. Hey, Cranky, what are you doing in the middle of lava? I don't care about you, though. Squawk's Shaft! It's the place with Squawks, who's the bird. By the way, the spider is named Squitter, not Napoleon or whatever I said. Here we have a K right in the beginning. Everyone needs K to start up their morning routine. Whoa, barrels that I have to aim. This is not a precedent which has been precedented into this game as of now. Yes, they make silly noises when they get hit still, in case they decided to change in the last century. They did not decide to change in the last century. You know, I could probably kill them with ponytails, etc., but I haven't actually bothered to do that, so I won't do it ever. Yes. So, yes. These guys throw their hooks at me. It's rather, inconvenient to be left without a hook for a short period of time, I would imagine, so I don't know why they do that. And don't shoot yourself at a bee. I would rather shoot the bee with something other than myself. Those guys are named Claptraps, but that's not important because I forgot it. And thusly, I have to shoot past bees again. And that is the punishment for forgetting names and then reminding people that you forgot about them, which is often required to be done in countries such as my house. But let's go up into the barrels and avoiding the bees and pressing buttons at a timely manner in order to make timely things work properly as opposed to improperly. You must shoot between those two bees in order to successfully be successful. This guy was almost going to throw his hook at me, but I stopped his nefarious schemes before they came into existence. Here we have Squawks. He is notorious for being able to carry two monkeys and spit coconuts at the same time by pressing Y. But you can't know spit coconuts if you don't know how to read letters. And that is how Squawks learned how to spit coconuts. Because he's ridiculously intelligent and can read letters. Those two things are not necessarily related. Just so you know. I wish I could aim like up or something. Or I could just wait for that guy to like stop shooting me. Like so. By the way, red bees are invincible in case you forgot. I need to stop saying that too. But I already said I need to. Never mind. Red bees are invincible. Because red makes everything better and faster, possibly. Especially for orcs. No, I don't actually play that game. You can shoot away the hooks if you have a particularly deft hand finger, which is a finger that splits into 5 more fingers. It's a disturbing mutation that occurs quite often when you rewind, but I've learned to deal with it, and I am, in fact, made it quite an asset in my everyday life. So now I can say that I am right finger-handed or whatever. I don't know. There's a DK barrel in case one of your guys happens to be killed by birds or whatever else. Here we have me taking it slow. Oh, you can hold up while pressing your buttons. Hello, cannon. Your name is remarkably similar to what you were shooting at the ground with, but I hope your intelligence is not derived from your actions, because that would make you stupid. More birds that can be easily avoided, but you cannot fly through wood platforms. Oh no, it's the sign that makes him go into bananas. Oh, it's the barrel conveniently aimed to fire me at that and make a noise. Ah, yes. Well, it didn't even... Cleaver's Kiln! This is the part where we're fighting his sword, because why would you not fight his sword? There's really no reason. So, yeah, that's me getting immediately killed by fire. Because fire is very deadly if you leave it unsupervised, which I think was the word I was looking for earlier. So in order to kill a sword, you must throw cannonballs at it, because that is the most logical weapon to use against another weapon. It's like fighting fire with fire, except you're fighting fire without fire, and you're not even fighting fire. And therefore, well, actually, technically we are fighting fire, because, you know, he's kind of using it against us as his main weapon, despite the fact that he has a large pointy metal blade. You would think that maybe he would utilize that aspect of himself instead of complaining about how all he can do is throw fireballs, but maybe he's not complaining. Yeah, so I don't know why I don't want to lose a single monkey, probably because I don't, but yeah, there's not really much to say about what I'm saying, so I'm just going to keep saying words coming out of my mouth, seeing as that seems to stem the tides of belligerence or something. This is the part where he appears to die, but he's not really dead. In fact, he's merely a crocomire, and I think this is the part where he actually starts trying to sword you. Yeah, and by sword you, I mean, like, physically attack you. And that obviously fails, so we have to climb on the hooks to avoid his meticulous sword fest. And then hopefully we can find a cannonball with which to jump into him as. Oh no, he's in rage mode, which means he turns red, and that's all it really means, because he's less effective than he ever was. In such a way that, I mean, he's basically equally as ineffective, though slightly harder to avoid. And so we jump into him again. I believe it was 6 hits. Oh, now he's a firecracker, and his metal sword exploded into bones. I don't get exactly how that makes sense, but let's just go with it, because everyone knows that bones are made of metal or something. It's creme quay! Oh yes, this one. This is the one with that level that's called Burrell Bayou, as you can plainly read on the top of the screen. Let's just get started, shall we? There's no reason not to. Oh boy, it's the swamp level. Everyone loves those. It's like an absurdly spacious sewer, but outside! Oh boy, this barrel is marked with a 5 and a rotating thing. I bet it launches me when the thing counts down. Let's see if I'm right. Yay! I'm smartly intelligent. Whoa! Almost got clobbered by a clabber or whatever the heck those things are called. They might actually be called clobbers. But they're definitely made of wood. They're obviously made of wood because it's a swampland. Here we have a guy who laughs evilly while throwing crates and sometimes bananas. He's clearly some kind of mad scientist. I think he might be named Cloaker. Oh no, it's the barrel guy back for revenge, this time matching the palette of the swamp. Oh, whoa, time.